Okay. Thank God. Um, so I hope you have been uh, just viewing the market. I hope you have been going through the checking the chart and know what the market, the behavior of the market. Mm. It's very important because it's not good to leave the chart bata bata. Mm. Mm. Yeah, everything is just falling up, falling now. Yeah, for 4 years. Yeah, last year was bullish run. I know. I'm aware of it. Yeah. Mm. It has not fallen. Yeah. Mm. Yes, it's affect gold, silver stocks. Yes, it's already affecting now. You see that gold fell drastically from 5,600 to almost 4,000, 4,007. Mm. So almost trillions of naira, trillions of dollars. I'm aware. 200 million, right? Mm. Trillion, not even thousand, million, billion, trillion. $3.4 trillion. I'm aware. I saw it. Mm. $3.44 trillion. I'm aware. I'm updated. I know. I'm always updated. Though. I know. So, well, what we have been looking at now. Let's see. We'll see how next week goes. But I'm just checking just for us to do top down analysis. So once we do top down analysis, then we'll wait for the market to come to our entry. We are not rushing. Next week, we are not going to be rushing to do anything. You get? Yeah. So wait for the market to come to our entry, and now it's advisable to take trade from 1 hour because the market has not really balanced. I'm going to I'm going to show you something. I want to 4 hours. Okay, this was our last week analysis. This was our last week analysis. We did this analysis last week on Sunday, right? So we say that the markets will come here and take us in. So what did the market do last week? The market came to this entry point, this place. It took us up from here to this level. It took us from here, from this point to this level, but could not break this place. It could not break this place. If you see, there are a lot of multiple rejection. at this place, right? So the market could not break that point. So immediately I noticed it, I have to I have to close the trade, because what I wanted to do was just to swing this trade at least to this, to get to this place if I can close it. And if you notice something, I observed that the market started creating, the market wanted to start creating lower lows here and lower highs. So I have to bring this trend line, right? I have to bring this trend line, because sometimes the market changes during the week, but you have to still follow and know what the market is trying to do. So looking at the 4 hours, you you agree with me that the market has been actually consolidating at this range from this point to this point, from this point to this point. It has refused to break. This was just manipulation. This was just manipulation. This is also manipulation. So the market has been consolidating at this level, right? So last week we just ate, was it 300? Let's say 300 pips from here to this end, 350 pips, because I took this trade. Remember, I told you that time you dropped something. I saw the entry on 1 hour. This was the trade. You see, this was the trade that I took. You see, I took it from here. I waited for the liquidity sweep, then I took this trade from here, and it gave me up to, I did up to 200 pips. I closed on 250 pips, because I saw different. I saw the market. I saw that the market rejection. The market has been rejecting at this zone. You understand? So immediately I saw it, I have to pull out from the market. But my initial target was at this point. You see that I drew the trend line, because you see that the way the market was moving. So I drew the trend line that, okay, if this market can hit here, then I will close. And if you still watch closely, this is another psychological level. This is a psychological level, and there will also be a reaction here. Can you see? There has been a reaction here, right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I said there is a psychological level here. So that's why I said if the market can get here, I will close. But I noticed that the market has been rejecting severally from this angle. It has been rejecting severally from this angle. So I have to close the trade to know what the market is going to do. So another thing you have to take note of when it comes to US30 is that whenever you see multiple rejections on US30, the market is about to reverse. Is either it's going back to retrace, or it's going to push down. If it cannot break, if you see multiple rejection, it mostly happen on 5 minutes. It happens on 5 minutes. Most times when you see multiple rejection, know that the market is about to reverse, retrace a little bit. Even if it wants to push up, it has to retrace to at least 200 to 300 pips before it can now push up again, if there is volatility. So take note of it also. So what happened is that the market got here, refused to pull up, then came down back again to our entry level. Came down to our entry level. What did the market do? The market now pushed up again. It couldn't break here again. It still went down. Do you see? So it still went back to our previous low. This was our previous low. This was last week low. This was last week low, right? So he wanted to come back to the previous low, because this place there is a trend line here, and you have to understand that US30 also respects trend lines. It respects trend line. This is our trend line. This trend line has been here for since April last year. Since April last year. You understand? So it respected the trend line, but what happened? The market has to push. It has to push, right? It has to push up, then come back again to tell you, okay, I'm about to drop down. So with only this, you can even decide to trade this to catch some pips here. From this low to this place is about 400 pips. But this happened on Friday, right? It happened on Friday. Then this is the trading section. This was the last day of the week. It happens on Friday. You see what the market did? He pushed down. He wanted to touch our, let's say he wanted to touch our last previous low, then pushed up again. This is what happened last Friday, but I didn't trade on Friday. This was a trade I took on Thursday that just gave me 300 pips. So that was it. So now, I don't know. Can you do top down analysis for us? Can you do top down analysis? Can you share your screen? Let me. I can't hear you properly. Can you speak up a bit? Okay, you're using your phone. Are you not close to your laptop? Yes, I can hear you. Yeah. Yes, yes. No, you can't share your screen. Let me give you access to share your screen, because this thing is being recorded. Your back camera. Let's see. Okay. Then show us. Let's see. We can't see your back camera from here. It's just your face that is showing. Can you make it landscape? Okay. What's happening? What's happening? Can't you do it? If you can't do it, let's just proceed. I don't want the video to be that long. I just want us to do the top down analysis then. All right. Okay. All right, no problem. So, Theodora, Theodora. Yeah, good evening. Good evening. How are you? Happy Sunday. All right, good. Have you fixed your laptop? Okay. You try and fix your laptop, you try and fix it. Ah, it's been long now. I just need to change it. That's what you do. Exactly. So, what we are going to be doing is just a top-down analysis. We just do top-down analysis. Like I said before, last week it was just 300 pips. The market came to our entry from this angle. The market came to our entry from this angle. We took it to up to this level. And you notice there was so many rejection. There was so many rejection. Like I said, if there is multiple rejection on US30, it's time for you to leave the market. It's telling you that I can't go up, I can't go further. Right? That's a signal. You right? So instead of you to keep holding your trade, it's better to close. Then whatever the market does, you can still re-enter. So it's better to be on a safer side than say, okay, let me leave it. It will go up. We don't trade like that. We will trade according to what we understand about the market, right? So now I'm going to do the top down analysis so that we'll we'll call it a day. Then we'll see what goes on in the market. The market has been like last week has been bearish. The market is just moving up and down. But notwithstanding, generally, US30 is still a bullish market. It's still bullish until it breaks this place, until it breaks this low. That's why we know that yes, the market is about to fall. Because if you notice something here, if you notice something, you see that the market has just been consolidating at this angle, from here to here, from here to here, right? So if the market can do this, if the market can do this, something like this, push up like this, give us something like this, low, two lower lows, piam, we cannot take it down. We know that the market has changed to bearish. But for now, we are not doing anything like sell. We are not selling anything. You can't be selling anything at this. If you are selling anything here, you are wrong. You just want to risk. So we are not doing anything selling. Then if the market could push here, come like this, give us something like this, then we'll take it up. We'll take it up again. But if it breaks this place, if it breaks this level and come like this, give us a little retracement, you will have to see two confirmations that the market is about to something like this. That's when we can decide to start selling the market. When we see something like this, we can now enter from here. We can now say, okay, now the market is about to drop drastically. We can now enter from here. We can now enter the market from here. Right? So we'll see, and we'll just we'll do our analysis, then hope we'll see what is going to happen. So now let me start with the analysis. As we all know, we use our confluence, our 7 confluences to analyze the market, the US30 market. So now let's mark out our key zones, highs and lows. So this is the highest point that the US30 has gotten to. This is the highest level that the US30 has gotten to. Then this is the previous low, a previous low. This is where the market broke, retraced, then push up. So let's rush to our weekly. Our weekly. So now, okay, I'm not seeing any key zone here. So let's move to our daily. So now in our daily, we'll bring down our trend line. We're seeing a trend line, the same trend line to this angle, to this place. You just keep it simple. It's very, it's not something you need to stress yourself. Allow the market to just be dancing. So from there, this is the previous low on daily that engineered this high to this place, and the market has been dancing up and down at this level. The market has been dancing up and down. It has been dancing up and down at this level. So it's likely that the market will fall next week. But until it comes to our entry, I'm not until the market do exactly what I'm expecting. I'm not entering the market. We are not entering the market, right? So now let's bring down our Fibonacci. Our Fibonacci. We draw our Fibonacci to this level. You see that the market is already, this market now is at the 27%, but it has refused to break this 27% to push down to this 60%, 61%, sorry. So I'm expecting this market to at least get to 61% before it drops. But the market has been rejecting at the 27% level, right? So now what we are going to be expecting is that this market, if it can push down to at least to this level, to this 50%, if it breaks this trend line and get to this 50%, we will take it up. But this is daily. This is our daily. Let me drop down this, because here also is a psychological level. Is a psychological level. At that point, we have psychological level there. So let's move down. Let's move down. I'm also seeing a zone here, a key zone here, a key zone here. Let's bring it down. So let's move to the 4 hours. Where we stop the analysis. So now you see what the market is doing here. The market has been dancing up and down at this level, right? It has been dancing up and down at this level. So I will let me bring down our Fibonacci again. We'll draw it to this level. Okay, guys, have you guys seen it? Now the market is yet to get to the 50% level. Is yet to get to the 50% level. And if you notice, there is also a key zone here. There is also a zone here. The market tapped into it. Can you guys see my system? You see what I'm showing you guys? The market tapped into it, created a long wick and pushed up a bit. And this place, there was a lot of rejection at the 49,000. A lot of rejection. The market could not break this particular area to push up. So now what are we expecting from the market? We are expecting that if this market can come down to this place, I'm not going to be buying. I'm not going to be selling the market for now, because it's very dangerous to sell now. I'm not going to be selling. Why will I sell? Is when this market push down to this place, break this trend line. The market has not broken this trend line. When the market push down here, breaks this trend line and give me a little retracement, then I will be waiting for it at this 50% or 51 or 61%, or this place, or this 61%. Is it that 50%? If you could break the 50%, we wait for it at the 61%, right? So if that does not happen, the next thing we are still expecting is the market to still do this, push up, break this 27%, give us a retracement, then we'll take it to 61, to the 61% area. This is what I'm expecting to happen next week. Either this or this, right? If this happen, if this market can push to this level, then we are expecting at least, let's say 2000 no, if we can push from here to this angle, we are expecting at least 1200 pips next week. If the market can do this, I hope you guys are following. If the market can do this, right? Are you guys with me? You guys should talk now. Are you guys with me? Okay. So now, if the market can push to this level, push down here, if it can come down here, it will push up a little bit, give us a little bit retracement, at this trend line, we are expecting it to push up to this 27%. If possible, break this 27%. But for us to know this, we have to check. Let's check the calendar, the forex calendar, and know when whether we have news, a very heavy news, strong news next week. So this week, let's check. Okay, February. On Monday we have news. We have news on Monday. Throughout next week there is news. Oh, throughout next week there is. We have news Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wow, next week is going to be very very sweet. We have news throughout the week. So this is what you are expecting. I'm sure if this market does not break this place, it's even going to take us up to this 61%. Yes. Or if it doesn't break it, we are expecting the market to push down to 51 or 61%. Then we'll take it up. We'll still take it up again. But don't sell the market. You can decide, if you are smart enough, you can decide, okay, if this market push down, if this market give you something like this, push down a little bit, give us retracement, then push down, you can decide to take this to this 50% level, fib level. You can decide to take this 50% fib level. But if it doesn't do it, then we are expecting this next week. This is what we'll be expecting next week, because my expectation was that the market should at least get to this 61 before it can drop. But now the market has been consolidating at this 27% fib level, right? So guys, we are going to stop it for here. Then I'm going to send this to the group. I'm going to drop this to the group. I'll screenshot it, drop it in the group. So let's wait and see what the market is going to be doing. Let me drop it in the group. So do we have any question? Do we have any question, guys? Hmm? Do anybody have any question regarding the top-down analysis? Do anybody have question? I'll drop the video. I'll drop the video. Don't worry. I did a. Why did you come late? Mm, okay. So I'll drop the video, so later you can go through it. It's just a few, just the top down analysis that we do. So guys, I don't know. It seems that my distance is hanging. My system is hanging. So we are going to call it a day. So let's watch out next week what the market is going to be doing, right? I will drop the analysis on the group later. My system, I think, is hanging. Yes, yes. Let's see, and Let's see what will happen next week. Like I said, we'll see what is going to happen next week. Why is my system hanging now? Why is system hanging? System don't dey hang. System don't dey hang. Oh. I don't understand.